Imagine taking the most vibrant colors from the most potent superfruits from around the world and combining them into one veritable spectrum. That's what Sunrise is, a complete and balanced nutritional supplement.
The astounding antioxidant capacity of the wild blueberry is what first attracted modern-day scientists to study this amazing gift from Mother Nature. So what's the latest on this healthy little blue superfruit from the wild?
First cancer-fighting food is wild blueberries. Now, wild blueberries, why are these so much more powerful than regular blueberries?
They're fantastic. They are out in a rather exposed field, and they have chemicals in them preventing many stages of cancer at once. Not just one target in cancer, but initiation, promotion, progression stages of cancer. Different chemicals, all in this very compact, pungent little berry, are preventing cancer.
You know, I've done a lot of homework on blueberries, getting ready for this. So I got a little animation I think will help make this really powerful. So let's look at what happens to a blueberry. It's growing out there in the wild, and it's exposed to all the elements, right? It has the craziness of the weather. It's got the sun beating down on it. Sometimes it gets cold as the sun goes away, and it gets dark, it gets windy, it gets blown around. And then you've got pests and you know, infections, and they all get into it. No, the plant doesn't die because inside of its very core, in the cells, it's releasing chemicals, powerful chemicals. These are the ones that protect us from cancer. And as they go through the cell, they live there, and they actually live in the blueberry. When we pick the blueberry and put it in our mouth, that potent little chemical gets into our bloodstream, and it goes everywhere. Now, let's say that in your body, you've got a cancer that's growing. That cancer is sucking blood towards us. There's the bad boy right there. These chemicals get into our body, they seep across this blood barrier, and they pull the blood away, and they starve the cancer so it shrinks back down. Now, could I design a drug to do that? Maybe. It's going to be pretty tough. It takes a lot of effort for nature to work that out over the course of all known human history, but it happens to work really well.
The wild Alaskan blueberry is the king of fruits and is still the key ingredient in Kyani's Sunrise. For thousands of years, this superfruit has evolved in the harsh and demanding environment of Alaska to become the premier antioxidant powerhouse, having at least 5 times the antioxidant potency of the common blueberry. Sunset still contains the powerful tocotrienol vitamin E and omegas from wild Alaskan salmon oil. In the new formulation of Sunset, we've added the all-natural form of vitamin A, beta-carotene.
Beta-carotene is a natural organic compound found in plants and vegetables. It has all sorts of colors. After ingestion, it is metabolized into vitamin A, yielding many powerful benefits, including supporting heart and cell health. It strengthens the immune system and is known as one of the most powerful lipid-soluble antioxidants available. Sunset now contains vitamin D. This essential vitamin helps the body absorb calcium, which is an important process for bone development and strength. Vitamin D promotes cellular growth, boosts immunity, and helps to reduce inflammation.
Kyani's core purpose is to help people experience more health and more wealth. And it's not accomplished with ordinary products. Kyani is all about creating the extraordinary, and Sunset helps us set that standard.
One of the primary cornerstones of the health triangle is the Kyani Nitro family. Nitro FX and Nitro Extreme.
The magic of Kyani's Nitro family is its proprietary formula. When taken internally, it causes your body to increase its production of nitric oxide. Discovered in the early 1980s, nitric oxide is fast becoming one of the most studied substances in the history of health.
Nitric oxide, also known as NO, holds the key to potentially hundreds of immunology, neurology, and physiology processes. Its discovery as a cellular signaling molecule revolutionized our understanding of how cells communicate. Nitric oxide is a gas, but more importantly, it's a messenger gas with amazing power. It's so powerful, in fact, that in the past decade, it has become one of the world's most exciting, most studied molecules. These studies have revealed its unusual ability to quickly penetrate cells and send specific messages, such as arteries to relax and expand, immune cells to react to harmful invaders, and brain cells to communicate with each other.
Kyani's Nitro family can help reduce inflammation, promote increased energy, sustain the immune system, encourage heart health, and support cognitive function.
Due to blood vessel performance, other important benefits also include increased nutrient absorption, increased blood flow, and improved sexual function.
Over the past year or so, all my blood sugars have not been able to get below 200.
I was in an accident in a retail store, had to have a total hip replacement. 8 months after that, I was hit head on by a drunk driver going about 100 miles an hour on the same side I had had the hip replacement. So since then, I've been in chronic pain, ongoing all the time.
I had stage 3 cancer.
My son's 14 and mentally was like a baby.
What you see here is probably half of the medication I used to take.
I am a U.S. Army veteran. Ever since my deployment, I have been battling with aches and pains, mostly in my lower back, my hip, which I've had 2 surgeries for, and my knees.
That I could stroke out at any time. I could have a heart attack at any moment. My kidneys could quit working. And she didn't expect me to make it.
We found that I had a blood clot that was the size of my fist on my brain. With that being said, I was actually care flighted from the Charlton Hospital to Dallas Methodist Hospital, and I had to have surgery done.
I used to have severe headaches from 7 concussions in my life.
With his autism, he is in a diaper, he can't talk, couldn't feed himself.
I was doing my will for my daughter. Because I didn't think I was going to make it. So I started taking the Sunrise. I took the Sunrise, and then I followed with the Nitro FX. And I'm thinking, okay, this juice or whatever this stuff is, it's not going to work.
Since I've been on Kyani, I have not needed a pain pill, a pain medication of any kind.
And I started to see results in as little as 3 days.
Now with being on Kyani for 9 months, my son runs around everywhere. I can take him to a movie.
Well, probably about 2, maybe 3 weeks into taking the products, I ended up going back to the hospital because they wanted to do a follow-up to make sure that I was okay. And I had another CAT scan done, full body CAT scan. There were no signs of any blood clot.
I don't have any aches and pains in my lower back and my hip.
I went to the doctor and I had him confirm that everything was fine.
And it's all thanks to Kyani.
With all this medication, I don't take any of this anymore. I just take this.
I think it was 1:19 or 1:13 this morning. I was just beside myself. It's awesome. So I finally might be able to watch my grandchildren grow up.
Amen.
Because of Kyani.
So this is my testimony to say that Kyani does work. It has helped in many different ways. I can't tell you what it can do for you, but I can definitely tell you what it's done for me. And without God on my side, Kyani would not be here. And without Kyani, I would not be here.
And I am more than blessed to be a part of this Kyani family. And I pray that this message reaches out to anyone, someone, and changes their life the way that Kyani has changed mine.